the last episode, Mauricio and Emily arrived at two expressions for the area of Jamal's new garden, when the increase in length was unknown. They represented the increase in length by L. In this episode, they will look at another student's equation and see what similarities and differences they see between what they wrote and what she wrote.
What is similar and what's different between her drawing and her equation and your drawings and equations? And if you want me to bring them back up to look at, I will.
5 plus x times 4 plus 5 times 4 plus x times 4. So the 5x are here, right?
Mm-hmm. And then the 4 is here, and then 5 times 4, x times 4.
But she did this times 4, then 5 times 4 plus x times 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's somewhat the same.
It's somewhat the same? Is that what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
What's alike and what's different with what you did?
The difference,
Yeah, what's different with what you did in this?
I feel like we didn't use like these parentheses. We just did. Oh, we did, huh?
I think we just did, like
We did it more simple.
that.
Yeah.
And she, added an extra step.
So are you saying you don't see the left side in your work, the 5 plus x times 4?
We do see it?
I know what she means.
Oh.
It's just like...
No, look. We did this too.
Yeah, we've
But you
done
did.
it. Just
Yeah.
not all together.
Yeah.
Oh, just all together. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Because first we did this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then, but we didn't put the equal sign.
Emily and Mauricio realized that Mia's right side of the equation looked like their previous expression, 4 times 5 plus L times 4. And the left side looked like their equation, 4 times the quantity 5 plus L. They had used L to represent the increase in length, whereas Mia used X. There was another difference too. Mia set these two expressions equal to each other. But why are the two expressions equal? Next, Emily and Mauricio will explain the meaning of each expression separately. To explain the meaning of Mia's equation as a whole, they will start with 4 times the quantity 5 plus x.
The 5 is here.
And what is that?
It's the length of the old garden. The one that
Can you
we
show
know.
me with your pen?
It's the one that we know.
Okay.
And then the x is the length of
Okay.
the garden that we don't know yet. It's the unknown number.
Cool. And what does 5 plus x mean then?
It's
The
the
total
total area of everything, of the whole length.
The 5 plus x is the area?
Mm-hmm. No, wait.
Length.
Yeah, it's like the total length of the new garden.
Do you think you guys could label where 5 plus x is?
On ours, or?
Does that work? Is that, what does that mean?
5 plus x.
Does that show that it's the length of the new garden? Okay. And then Emily, take me the times 4. What does that mean?
The times 4 is the length on both sides.
Okay.
With, sorry.
Yeah, I know. I put the length this way. Now, when you do the multiplication, the 5 plus x times 4, what do you get?
Huh?
Yeah, so you said the 5 plus x is the length. It's the length of the new garden. The 4 is the width of the new garden. What does it mean after you've multiplied it out? What do you get? Is that a length, a width, or an area?
Area.
It's an area.
Area of what?
The new garden.
The new garden.
Do you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, can you take me through the right side, Mauricio?
Yeah. This 5 plus 4 right here.
5 times 4.
5 times 4. Equals this right here. The 5 and this 4.
Okay, so that's the length and the width.
Yeah.
And if you multiplied it, what would you get?
You get 20.
What's 20 mean? Is it a length, a width, or an area?
20 feet squared.
And area of what? Is it area of the original garden, the OG, the extended, or the big one?
The OG.
Okay.
And then the x times 4 is this x, like the unknown length, and the 4 that's here. And if you add these two like areas together,
What'd you get?
you get the new area for the whole thing.
Okay. So now, what do you think this whole equation is saying?
That they're equal to each other.
That what's equal to each other?
The total area.
Total area?
Yes.
No, you said it almost like a question. Total area? Were you confident?
No,
What's confusing?
it's not confusing.
It's not confusing.
I just think it's two separate ways to show how you can find the area.
The area of what?
The new garden.
It's two different ways to find the area of what? The old garden, the extended area, or the new garden?
The new garden.
Yeah, and that's a big insight. That equation says that, I can find the area of the new garden by getting the length of the new garden, that's the 5 plus x, and multiplying by the width, the 4. Or, what's the other way you can find the area of the garden?
The 5 times 4 plus x times 4.
And what can you show me a point? What does that mean in the area in the drawing?
This 5 times 4 plus this x plus times 4. So it's basically like this. 23 times this.
The area of the old garden and the area of the extended area. Emily, do you see it the same way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so even though you weren't quite sure, you said a really great statement about how it's two different ways to find the area of the new garden.
Mauricio and Emily had a huge insight. They were able to explain why the left side of Mia's equation was equal to the right side of her equation. The left side represented taking the length of the new garden, expressed by 5 plus x, and multiplying that by the width, 4. Multiplying these together gives the area of Jamal's new garden. Now the right side of the equation represented first multiplying the length and width of the original, or OG, garden to get 20 feet squared. Then they multiplied the length and width of the extended part of the garden, which was expressed by x multiplied by 4. Adding these together also gives the area of Jamal's new garden. Emily said the quantity 5 plus x times 4 is equal to 4 times 5 plus x times 4 because it's like saying the new area equals the new area. As Emily put it, it's two separate ways to show how you can find the area.